Hello and welcome to Newsroom series today. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Our focus is the southwest region of the country. But first, top stories from elsewhere. We begin with the All Progressives Congress in Ganduje Ward, Dawakin Tofa local government, Kano State, who've suspended the party's national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, with immediate effect. The Executive Council of Ganduje Ward, led by Haruna Gwanjo, disclosed this at a press briefing today. He says the former governor needs to clear his name following a vote of no confidence which was passed on him over allegations of bribery and misappropriation of funds against him by the Kano state government. The Niger State Governor Umaru Bago has directed security men to shoot on sight any thug found threatening the peace within Minna, the capital of the state. The governor's directive is coming on the heels of thuggery activities, which led to the death of 2 persons on Friday night in Minna. He was speaking at a Sala Dobra organized by the former governor of the state, Babangida Aliyu, at his farm in Minna. Minna Emirate has not held its annual traditional Sala Dobra for the past 7 years. The Emirate has cited insecurity as a major reason for the suspension of the colorful annual event. And now in the southwest region, the Oyo State Police Command has paraded 21 suspects in connection with the invasion of the Oyo Government Secretariat on Saturday, the 13th of April. The invaders, who claim to be members of the Yoruba Nation agitators, were paraded alongside seized exhibits such as guns and ammunition, plaques with the Yoruba Nation insignia, cutlasses, walkie-talkies, and other communication gadgets. The Oyo State Commissioner of Police, Adebola Hamza, told journalists while addressing them that the suspects will be charged with treasonable felony and terrorism as investigations intensify to get those at large and their sponsors. Speaking to Channels Television, the special advisor to the Oyo State Governor on Security Matters says a lot of lessons have been learned from Saturday's incident. Meanwhile, the Pan-Yoruba socio-cultural and socio-political organization Afenifere has condemned the invasion of the Oyo State House of Assembly in Ibadan on Saturday, April the 13th. Afenifere, in a statement released by its National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Jare Ajayi, says those who took the said step did not act in the interests of Yorubas whom they allege to be representing. It will be recalled that some people who claim to be Yoruba Nation agitators stormed the premises of Oyo State House of Assembly, Ibadan, regarded as the political capital of Yoruba land, on Saturday, April the 13th. The invaders claim a purported Democratic Republic of Yorubas had been created out of Nigeria. Afenifere stated that there is no such thing as Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. Mr. Ajayi, who concedes there is a talk of dysfunction in the way Nigeria was being run, says solutions to the shortcomings do not lie in violent division. Tough times await traffic offenders, environmental abusers, and other lawbreakers in Oyo State. That's the warning from Governor Seyi Makinde after he signed the executive bill on Oyo State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority, urging residents of the state to cooperate with government so they can have a state of their dreams. According to the governor, law enforcement is facing serious challenges due to lack of adequate cooperation between the state and federal law enforcement agencies.
Law is going to do is to allow quick dispensation of justice for the lawbreakers. And that is why with the signing of this law, we will put everything in place to give a bite to the people that will run this authority. And on that note, I will announce the appointment of a chairperson, a chairman for this authority, and there will be no other person than Justice A.A. Aderemi. There have been mobile courts all over the place. And if you're caught doing the wrong things, or you're caught contravening this law at 12 midnight or 1 a.m. in the morning, you will face the court at that hour of the morning.
Meanwhile, efforts are also in top gear to revolutionize the state's solid minerals and tourism sector to turn them into vibrant sectors and capable of generating good income and positive references for the state. He says the government has been able to expand the state's economy in 5 years, and these new steps will improve internally generated revenue.
Under Omitutu 2.0, we said, well, we have to expand our economy further. We're able to bring our IGR from about 1.8 billion a month almost 5 years ago when we came in to about 3.6, 3.7 billion a month now. Yes, we've doubled it, but it is still nowhere near what we want to see. And that's why under Omitutu 2.0, we said we will further expand our economy through solid minerals development and tourism. And you know, tourists are not interested in coming to our state to see how dirty our medians are, or to get knocked down by people driving against traffic, or they don't want to come in here to see cows on the major streets of our cities.
The governor of Ondo State, Mr. Aidatiwa, says the overwhelming turnout of supporters to his statewide local government tour ahead of the APC governorship primaries on Saturday, the 20th of April, 2024, is a pointer to his acceptability by all in the party. Mr. Aidatiwa took his campaign tour to Akure North and Idore local government areas, expressed confidence that the people would turn out en masse on Saturday to cast their votes.
The first stop of the day is Iju Town in Akure North local government area, and the governor alongside his entourage arrived to a rousing welcome from party faithfuls. Mr. Aidatiwa, who is visibly happy, says the turnout of supporters everywhere he goes is a pointer that he will clinch the party's ticket.
I'm so grateful, and I thank God, I thank the people of Akure, the leaders of our party across the world, all the World Executive Council members, the World Chairman, the local government executive council member, the local government chairman, and all our leaders in Akure North. They have done so well. They have mobilized support. They've done so much. Even before coming here, they have been doing a lot by themselves, contributing money by themselves to mobilize themselves for my support.
The next stop is the hilly town of Idore in Idore local government area, where an even larger crowd welcomes the governor. Some stakeholders of the party are optimistic of victory come Saturday.
Come Saturday, by God's grace, the governor is going to win massively. The people of Ondo State are behind him, and they are going to vote for him. The women are behind him. The men, the elderly, the young, the youths are with him, and they are also going to come out massively to vote for him. The support you are seeing shows that he's a man of the people. They love him.
All the party members, word by word, have been coming out to support the governor. And that shows us that the governor is acceptable to the people of the state, and he has popular support of the people of the state, not just the party leaders, but the general rank and file of the party.
One good turn this house another. Somebody have done so well. Some people are saying just spend 1 month and 1 year. We are saying just let us give him time so that he can continue with the good work. That is what you've seen in Akure today, that our people are demonstrating this kind of enthusiasm that, look, this is the man we are waiting for.
The governor will continue his tour of local government areas to the riverine areas of Ilaje and Eseodo.
Meanwhile, Ondo APC governorship aspirant Senator Jimoh Ibrahim says he is confident of winning the party's ticket in Saturday's primary election. Dr. Ibrahim stated this while fielding questions from Channels Television at the headquarters of the Akoko Southwest local government area.
Ahead of the APC governorship primaries in Ondo State this weekend, one of the aspirants, Senator Jimoh Ibrahim, has continued his tour of local government areas to meet Ashiyori movement members at the ward level. This time, Senator Ibrahim and his team are visiting 3 local government areas in the northern senatorial district of the state, from Owo to Akoko Southwest and Akoko Northwest. In all the places visited, the people welcomed the governorship aspirant with a promise to galvanize delegates to vote massively for him at the primaries. While appreciating their support, Senator Ibrahim appeals to all members eligible to vote at the primaries to do so peacefully and ensure their votes count.
Those are my supporters, and they are enough to get the tickets for APC. We have well over 100-something thousand supporters, and whatever variance you put, you know, you win the ticket. My message for them is to make sure they are calm, peaceful, vote, stay there, count your votes, and make sure your vote counts.
Meanwhile, the chairman of the Ashiyori movement, Senator Omotayo Alashuadura, appeals to APC members to vote for the most qualified governorship aspirant.
Our people will show their mettle and vote massively for somebody who worked very closely with Akeredolu when he was alive. Somebody who supported him all the way. Somebody who supported him to make him governor. Somebody who supported him to ensure that he became governor. Somebody who supported him throughout his tenure. Somebody who will support him and support his family in everything that was done. So I believe this is the time that our people will reciprocate the good gesture of Senator Jimoh Ibrahim.
Other prominent members of the group corroborate the chairman's position.
He is committed to the greater good of Ondo State, and you can see that the campaign is well structured, moving all the way to the units, to the ward, local government, and at state level. He is the best man for the job, and I think everyone will agree on that.
Senator Dr. Jimoh Ibrahim, as an aspirant, is the most popular with the people. He's the one that he has traversed all the 18 local government twice. He has taken the pains to go around to all the 203 wards, ministering to people and encouraging them to foster along with him.
Senator Jimoh Ibrahim is hopeful that reaching out to APC members at the grassroots in Ondo State will help him clinch the APC Ondo governorship ticket ahead of elections in November.
Welcome back to Newsroom series as we focus on the southwest region of the country today. Now to the tourism sector in Oyo State and the Oyo State government's efforts to look at different ways of generating revenue and getting more opportunities. On the program joining us is the Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Mr. Wale Olatobosunya. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. And to our viewers all over the world, nice to be here. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, anywhere you are listening and watching us live.
It's good to have you. Now,
I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Great. Has there been any significant boost in the tourism sector since the decoupling of the Ministry of Culture and Tourism from the Ministry of Information?
In fact, let's first of all give kudos to our leader, a visionary leader, who has done a lot to make sure that tourism thrives in Oyo State. And I want to say categorically that for tourism to thrive in any state or in the country, there are 3 key things that must be provided. The first one is the infrastructure in terms of road, rail, or air. So especially the road. So the second one is security. and the third one is the political way. Let me quickly explain on infrastructure. His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde has it in mind that he's going to use tourism to expand the economy of Oyo State. So during the first time, he laid solid foundation in building a very strong structure in area of infrastructure. For instance, we have vast zones in Oyo State. We have Ibadan zone, Oyo zone, Okeogun zone, Ibarapa zone, Ogbomoso zone. And each of these zones had a different types of tourism potentials. So, and there is no way that people would like to go there where there is no good roads. So, for the first time in the history of Oyo State, during our first time, between 2019 and 2023, Governor Seyi Makinde invested heavily in infrastructural development in the state. He connected all the geopolitical zone. For instance, our administration succeeded in connecting Ibadan zone to Okeogun zone through Moniya Isheyin Road. They used to spend 3 hours before they can get to Isheyin. Today, as we are talking, you will need only 45 minutes to get to Isheyin. And if you are going to Ado Awaye, that is Yake Suspended Lake, where the Yake Suspended Lake, so you will need just 15 minutes from Isheyin. That will be averagely 1 hour if you are coming from Ibadan. Unlike before, that will take them 4 hours from Ibadan to get to Ado Awaye, where if they want to go to Yake Suspended Lake. If we succeeded in connecting Oyo zone to Okeogun zone through Oyo, Fashola, Isheyin Road. As we are talking, in a couple of months now, we are going to commission Ogbomoso zone to Okeogun zone through Fakote, Isheyin Road. And we have also done Okeogun. We connected it to Ibarapa and through Igangan axis. And as I'm talking to you, work is ongoing on Ibadan, Ibarapa, through Ido and Erua. So all these zones, because of the connectivity of the road, it makes it very, easier for people to move from any zone of the state to go to any tourist site. So, and apart from roads, apart from that infrastructure, we also have power. Before we came into power, there was no night business. In fact, Governor Seyi Makinde lifted up night business. He ignited night business by introducing what we call Light Up Oyo. So all the towns and cities in Oyo State.
Okay, obviously,
for the past 3 years, they are enjoying.
Yes, obviously, I can see infrastructure is certainly important for development. But as far as the upcoming international tourism summit, hold on, my question to you is not security, but that what does Oyo State hope to achieve with the upcoming international tourism summit, Oyo State 2024, the first in the series?
Yes, because we are bringing, the government is facilitating this summit so that we can bring government investors on one hand and tourism stakeholders, both local and international, together so that we can showcase cultural diversity and tourism dynamics of Oyo State. At that summit, the people, the participants, would learn about the opportunity that can be leveraged so that Oyo State and indeed Nigeria can be more integrated into global tourism industry for sustainable development. So what do I mean? For instance, once we we have investors and people come to invest in tourism. Definitely, we are going to expand the economy of Oyo State, and people will come to Oyo State. They will invest in Oyo State, and with the idea will increase, and we will succeed in repositioning Oyo State into global tourism industry for sustainable development. And as well, we want to export tourism and we want people to come. They should bring their dollars, they will bring their pound sterling, they will bring their Canadian dollar, yen, and what have you. So they will come home, they will come to Oyo State, they will come, stay, live, and invest in Oyo State. So once we are able to get that, we will be able, the economy of Oyo State will improve. It will also interest you, my brother, that because we have started it, we want them to come and see what we have done and how we have been able to achieve what we have been able to achieve in the tourism industry. Before we came in, the total number of hospitality business, those people who, the tourists that we used to have before we came in, the entire Oyo State, was 583,000. Between 2019 and 2023 March, the number of tourists that are coming to Oyo State has increased to 5,069,429.
That sounds commendable.
To tell you that nobody with this
sounds commendable. If I may come in here. So
okay.
I see where you're going with this, and that sounds really commendable, and we look forward to it. But France has the Eiffel Tower, Egypt has the pyramids, and other countries out there attractions, and Nigeria has hers. What major attractions and tourist sites will the state government be introducing or reintroducing to the world and investors at this summit?
Yeah. For instance, we have in the whole world, we have two suspended natural and artificial. The artificial we have in Colorado in USA. The only natural suspended lake we have in the whole world is Yake Suspended Lake that domiciles in Ado-Awaye, that is Ishan local government. And if we are able to get investor to come and invest there, we will, because they have their own artificial, but this one is natural. And the lake we have here is bottomless. And it is 3,750 feet above the sea level. So, and apart from many other things that they can enjoy, the tourists can enjoy, and investors can explore to make money for them. That is one. We have Yamako, and we have Yamako at Igeti, very close to Igeti Mabo. We have cultural center, and it also interests you in Ibadan. We also have Elele waterfront. Already, we have small business people who are already working on the Elele waterfront. We are not having our own bar beach in Ibadan now. We are having river bed, and we are expanding it. We want a situation where we are having something like Destiny World in USA, where people will come and enjoy themselves. That is that. We have Idole Hill at Ibarapa. Those are and many other things like that. And we are also looking at cultural tourism.
Yes, but finally, because of time, we have to get to, are there specific investors being targeted to partner with the state? We spoke earlier of generating revenue, foreign exchange, people bringing in money to the state. Are there specific, finally, to you, are there specific investors being targeted to partner with Oyo State?
The first thing you should do is to bring them. Let them come, see and appreciate the potentials and opportunities, then they will now know. That's why we are having, at the end of this summit, we are having a high-level investors meeting where Governor Ibrahim will preside over. We will show them all these potentials and how much it would cost them to develop it, and when they develop it, how they are going to recoup their money. So all these things will definitely interest them. But we have gotten many, investors who have shown interest in this summit. So they are coming and they will first of all see how serious the government is. Yes, we have done this, we have done this, we have done that. It is when we now show it to the whole world that, okay, this is what we have done. And we have some of investors in the area of tourism who are in Oyo State presently. We want
so
to
the whole world,
had an award night.
Yes, the whole world had better watch out. We look forward to it, and we wish you the best in this endeavor, boosting the tourism sector in Oyo State. I was speaking to the Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Mr. Wasiu Olatubosun. Thank you so much for coming on Newsroom series. Now, the General Manager of the Lagos State Waterways Authority, Oluwadamilola Emmanuel, has asked residents plying the waterways to report any irregularity found along the designated routes. Mr. Emmanuel says about 2 million people use the waterways on a daily basis and are being monitored with the use of technology. Our correspondent, Titilayo Abero, reports. Oh, sorry, we'd like to leave it there, and we thank you for being a part of Newsroom series today with our focus on the Southwest region. Thank you for watching. I'm Olumide McCauley.